Lauren Koldus is with us here live in the studios at Everyday Edisons. We are in the midst of an exciting time. We're choosing our 10 finalists for season 5. And we have 25 fabulous inventors who are vying for that coveted role of being featured on our television series this year. Lauren, tell me all about you, where you're from, and what do you do?
Well, I'm from Carmel, Indiana, and I'm currently a stay-at-home mom, former mathematician. And this invention just came to me about 5 years ago, and I've been working on it ever since. And I think I'm finally ready to see this be built.
We are too. We're very excited because inventors are continually thinking of new ideas.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like a curse.
Yes, it is. You never know when they'll come to you, but I have to write it down before I go to bed at night a lot of times.
So the invention that we can't talk about,
Right.
that you made a presentation to the judges in our studios, that's not your first, is it?
No, it's not my first invention, but it's the one that I've been working on the longest. And it's the one that I have actually have the prototype for and have put in all the work and the engineering on.
So there's work behind it, there's a lot of thought behind it, there's a lot of years behind it. What about financing it?
Yeah, that's been tricky. I financed it enough to get a patent on it, which was a good start, and to get some of the engineering work done. But that's the point that I'm at right now. So. Yeah.
And you have a great relationship with Edison Nation. Edison Nation is kind of like your family that helps encourage you. And they have it's like a family of other inventors that you can reach out and ask questions and get encouragement from. How have they helped you throughout your endeavors?
Oh, absolutely. Everybody that I've met throughout this process has been incredible. They love what they do, and they truly want to see the inventions brought to life. And you can see that just talking to them for a couple of minutes, and just being out here this weekend, meeting the fellow inventors, and the dinner they put on last night has just been really motivational for me.
Well, that's was something I was talking to one of our one of our industrial designers, graphic designers, just before you came in, Lauren, was that last night was a very unique experience because you had not really met many of those fellow inventors, but it looked to me like you were all friends.
Yeah, it felt that way very quickly. I felt like I was with like-minded individuals, so I just felt like I fit in right away, and that was the coolest part for me.
Tell me about your family back home. You say you're a stay-at-home mom. Are your children supportive of what you do?
Yeah, well, they're only 2 and 4, so I'm not sure how much understanding they have of it. But my older daughter, who's 4, she's always telling me she's coming up with inventions, and she'll take boxes and make forts and tie like my bathrobe strings to it and pull her little sister across the floor, and that's her invention. So
I think she comes to inventing honestly because I think it's in her genes. You have mentioned in your bio that you started as a young child inventing things.
yeah.
And being very creative.
Yeah, that comes from my dad. He actually worked on this product with me. He's a mechanical engineer, but his favorite side of engineering is just the creative aspect, just inventing. And so when I was a kid, he would we'd see something like at an arts fair, and he'd say, oh, we could build that bracelet at home, one just like it. So he'd go out in his garage and get the supplies, and we'd work on creating that bracelet together. So we've just...
Snow sculptures, Halloween masks, all of these things that really were the precursor to you being a creative inventor.
I think so, yeah. I just remember it as a lot of fun, so inventing's fun to me.
Now, you've encouraged your children to be creative and to invent things. What advice would you give to our viewers, to other inventors who may be thinking about a new idea, an invention? What advice would you give to them?
When they're just starting on the invention, just to, well, I guess to believe in it. And if you have a passing thought that you think this will be a great idea, write it down so you don't forget about it. And if it still hits you the next day, then start working on it. And if you can, I think getting a patent or at least doing a patent search is a great first step to make sure it really is unique. And then try to come up with designs or prototypes. And for me, going to Edison Nation was the big step from there.
That's great advice. Thank you so much, Lauren. And good luck to you.
Thank
We're so
you very
excited about
much.
you
Me
being
too.
here.
Thank
Okay.
you.